There we go. Fish on. Fish on. Let's go. Welcome to Anything is Possible. We are at a private pond. Kevin. Beautiful rainbow. We're going to show you guys how we catch and cook these guys up. If I can get them in here. There we go. Beautiful. That's a big rainbow. Wow. Barely fits in the cooler. Going to put them on ice and we'll clean them up in a little bit. Guys, we're visiting the grandparents. We wanted to share our day with you. We always have a good time here. Fun fishing, kayaking, cooking. Hope you enjoy. Fish on, fish on. Cat. Yeah, you got a trout. Bring him up, back up. Oh, okay, watch out. Oh, he's gone. Lyle's on. Take your time, he's not going to be tired yet. Take him back and straight up. Back him up. Back him up. Okay, back him up. So we just put that one on the stringer here. I got burger duty. That's Lyle's nice brown trout right there. Hooked that one himself. Kev's still down on the lake somewhere. Kind of rushing. I only have 37 minutes on the SIM card. But yeah, let's get burgers going. That's how Ding Dong casts the bait. How was the trip on the kayak?
Not fun.
Windy?
Way
too windy. Oh, that's a trout. Kev's on.
Is it a trout?
Yep,
ooh,
absolutely.
It's a huge rainbow. Huge rainbow. Huge rainbow. The thing's like salmon.
Yeah, that's a butte right there. Gonna back it in. Toss it up on.
Got him.
Oh, yeah, boy. You put him on that stringer. You know where the stringer is? Yeah, sucks. You got to walk all the way over there.
It's a nice one.
Beaut. Big old bluegill swallowed it. We're going to throw him on the stringer. We'll eat that guy.
We don't let anything die.
We don't let anything go to waste.
We know it's going to die.
Kev's on. Bluegill. Wow, look at the colors in him. Look at that beauty. Pumpkin seed, right?
Yes. Swallowed it again.
Might be eating pumpkin seeds. It's been a while since we had sunfish.
We have 4 different species of fish we're going to be eating.
We've got brown, rainbow, pumpkin seed, and bluegill. All right, we got home. We got, I believe, a brown, a rainbow, and a brookie, and a couple sunfish, a pumpkin seed, and a bluegill, I believe. So we're gonna clean those up. We're gonna smoke the trout. We'll show you that. And we're going to, we're probably just gonna pan fry the sunfish and throw some butter and herbs and eat those with dinner tonight. Let's get this fish cut up. I always have a bowl with ice, and that's what I put my fish on once they're cut up. I want to keep the fish cold, so we put them on stringers when we caught them. We got them in cold water with a block of ice for the ride home. Either that or just crushed ice, but we used what we had. So there's the rainbow, big bluegill, beautiful brown trout. about 14, 15 inches. See how much the boat, and the brook trout. Let's see. Yep, about 14.5 inches. One of these has lines, swallowed her hook. And a pumpkin seed. Funny side note, later that night I went out to empty the bucket and I found another rainbow in there. I forgot we caught another one, and it was actually 16, it was the big one. What do they call that? The chatachino, or what's the call it?
I like Chatatino.
The chatachinos are home.
Just started flying them.
I'm running the camera there. You might as well say hi to everybody now. You got your butt in the way.
No.
So for this is we're gonna smoke the rainbow. So I'm just gonna go right down the backbone.
And you have eggs yet?
I just started, not yet. And if I'm doing a lot of the recipes, you'll see me take the skin off. But for smoking it, I actually like the skin on.
Are you gonna do the candy?
Yep.
Candy kind?
Yeah.
That's almost better than fish.
Yeah, it tastes almost like candy. I'm gonna slide down to this. Helps you fillet if you have either a board or a drop off, so you get your knife parallel to the table. Hey, buddy. Tired?
Yeah, he slept the whole way down.
Rip Van Winkle. Okay. Beautiful color with those. Really beautiful. Before anybody complains, yeah, I know my knife's dull. Catch as many fish as we do and stay as busy as we do, it happens. We'll sharpen it sometime soon. Next, we got to take the ribs off. There's the eggs Kevin was looking for, but they're not developed. Now this is big, I can do it regular, but there is a trick I've been meaning to show people. If you have trouble getting under here because the fillet's small, getting under the rib bones, you can turn it this way. Hold on to those rib bones and just find them and just cut a little bit under them like that. Then go over this way. You can get your knife in there and then you can aim it almost up till you hit the ribs and then slide it down the ribs. So that's a trick that might help some people if you're having trouble with the ribs. I do that a lot with smaller fish like the sunnies. Okay, I'll come back and there's pin bones up here. They go on a 45-degree angle towards the backbone. So once you locate them, cut on that angle so you save a little bit more meat. And then you can see them, you can feel them better than you can see them. Feel them again, make sure you have lined up just on the other side of them. Again, 45 degrees. Now we got skin this time, so go back down on the first cut till you get to the skin and just slide your knife a little bit. And you should be able to pull that right up like that. Now this is the other reason I like the skin. I'm going to take, the skin keeps everything together when you're smoking it. I'm going to put a slice like this down to the skin, a slice like this down to the skin. You'll see when I smoke it what that does, but it also, while we're marinating it, it's going to allow the flavor to soak in. Okay, so that's one finished fillet right on the ice. I'm kind of skipping ahead because I literally have 20 minutes of SIM card time left on this GoPro. But look how red the meat is on these. This is the brown trout. Got to get the ribs and the pin bones yet. But that's the rainbow. Brown trout looks just as delicious. Don't let OSHA see this. We got rats in the kitchen. We got rats!
From Ratatouille, you can't have rats in here. It's a violation.
All right, we are all done here. The guts we will clean up later. We'll feed some of those to our critters and we'll pack some away from catfishing. Nothing goes to waste, and the last bits will go into the compost. But I got to go in the house, figure out what we're cooking for dinner. Some of this is going to get cooked right now. Kristen's in the kitchen trying to figure out what we're eating tonight, making rice. We have some leftovers. This is fried trout. Check our playlists for recipes. And we're going to heat that up for about 15 minutes at 350. I'm going to take the sunfish and I'm going to cook that in butter and herbs from the garden. And the trout fillets, we're going to start marinating that for the smoke that we're going to do tomorrow. So the house is filthy because we were away all day. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put one fillet in, 2 fillets, and then we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of the marinade on top. I'm running a little bit low, so we're going to stretch this a little bit. That's fine. A little bit more. I'll tell you what's in the marinade or the dry rub, whatever you want to call this, in a second. You want it to marinate like this in this rub for 4 to 24 hours. We're going to let it go overnight, and at some point tomorrow, after our carp live, we are going to smoke these. And then I'm going to put the rest right over top. Alright, so the dry rub, brine, whatever you want to call it. This is made from salt, brown and white sugar, about 50-50 ratio, garlic and chili powder. That's it. I kind of make it a little bit different every time. That's the main idea. Gets in the tub like that. Going to stick it in the fridge and check on it once in a while. What'll happen is it'll break down and it'll become like a molasses to it. So you'll want to shake it up. Make sure that all the fillets are getting saturated, especially since I'm low on rub. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to fry these little sunfish fillets up. So this is going to be a non-gluten-free recipe, so this will be just for Kevin and I. We like the Louisiana mixes because they're ready to go. You don't need to add any other ingredient. So when we fish backpacking or whatever, they're nice and simple. We'll usually just put it in a Ziploc bag like this. Lucky enough to catch something. In they go. I was going to say, there's got to be a 4. There's number 4. Okay, just shake them up. All the dishes I have to do yet tonight. I got left in charge of the rice. I don't know what to do with the rice. Let's just dump it in. I don't know. Who knows? Somebody left me in charge and didn't tell me what to do. Okay, I feel like I gotta turn that back. Alright, back to my job. Oh yeah, look how nice the breading comes out with these. Don't mind the whiskey glass. It's a beautiful night for a glass on the patio. Alright, there we go. So we got those, we'll put them on rice. Kristen's gonna go pick some lettuce for a salad from the garden. I'll get some herbs, and we got these fillets. That's how we roll, guys. We eat a lot of what we catch. Probably too much, but we don't got the money to do it any other way. You're going to want to catch our next video. We're going down the shore, boys only. So Kev's been breaking in the new cot, trying it out. And he's got his tent. I'll show you out our dirty window. He's got his tent set up behind my boat there. And yeah, we're going to be camping down the shore. So make sure you watch for that video soon. Black on black. Just put a drop of water in. It looks like these guys are ready to go. So let's fry some fish. Oh yeah. not even letting them go a minute here. I'm just gonna flip them over. Just gonna throw some thyme in there. Oh, don't do that, guys. Big mistake. No. Oh, yeah, big mistake. Fire in the hole. Never did this before. I was going to just do it in butter, so I just told Kristen to pick a bunch of herbs, and she picked them. And then I figured out we were going to fry them, so we're going to fry herbs, see what happens here. Yeah, I told Kristen to pick them, and I thought I was going to cook them in butter, and I changed my mind, decided to fry them. So we're going to put the herbs in with them. See what happens here. Might invent something tonight. If you know how to talk in a restaurant, you could make them sound delicious. Oh, served over, fried. Well, you're going to have other stuff too.
Tell me how it tastes. Wait,
That sunfish, you can have the two big ones. No. You take that one, yeah, because you're going to get another fillet. Sunfish going down the hatch. Wait for it. I've got 12 minutes left on the SIM card, so if you could speed up the reaction. It's better than the trout?
Better than your trout.
How about that?
100%.
This is what my dish is looking like. I've got the sunfish and then the old trout that we just reheated. And we just got some parsley from the garden. The fried herbs, I kind of want to taste this to see what it tastes like since we fried herbs in it.
Wait, you fried herbs?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's why it tastes good. It's the fried herb flavor.
Wait, I need to try a fried herb.
Well, it's not. It's that these were fried in the oil that the herbs were fried in. That's the key.
I don't know if it's gonna taste. You probably
Oh, that's delicious. It's such a crunchy taste.
Yeah, so we found frying the herbs is a wonderful experiment, and it works really good. We're gonna fry herbs in our oil from now on if we have extra herbs from the
I'm
garden.
gonna film it.
And we'll film it. I kind of did film it. I just didn't know what I was doing. That's what they look like. Okay. That's what they look like once they're fried. I don't know why we needed to show you that, but all right. We will spend the last 10 minutes of this SIM card showing you us smoking this trout tomorrow. Peace out.
Peace out.
All right, guys, welcome back. It's the next day, and we're going to be smoking up these trout today. So first thing we want to do is
hopefully get that off.
Yeah, open this up. This is what they look like in the marinade. See, now it's all liquidy. So what I got to do is I got to rinse these off with water, and then I'm going to put them on this cookie sheet and put them in the refrigerator for 3 hours. You could put them under a fan too. You want to wash them off and let them air dry before smoking them. It helps absorb the smoke, they say. Come on there. Alrighty, I just have them on the paper towel to dry them a little bit extra before throwing them on the pan. And now I'm going to move them onto the cookie sheet here and stick them in the fridge and let them sit about 3 hours, and I'll pick it up there. Oh yeah. All right, guys, we got the smoked trout ready to go on. We got We Go Fishing over here live.
No name.
All right, let's get these puppies on. Woo-wee. We're gonna smoke them at 150 for an hour. Then we're gonna pull them off, and we're gonna put a glaze on them and put them back in at 160, 170, even 180. And that glaze will kind of caramelize on them. Hold on, I want to lose it. Oh, that's a good looking fillet right there. We get 3. My tip for smoking, I say it every time we smoke, is, well, at least with this type, this is just a master electric smoker. I got to turn the heat up real high, get that smoke going. You can see the smoke coming out of the bottom. It's going good now. When I close this, it should come out the chimney eventually. And then I keep an eye on the temperature. My temperature gauge is all busted up, so I got to use like a turkey thermometer right here. But I'll keep an eye on that. Once the smoke's rolling real good, I'll cut that heat back to about that 150 and let it go for that hour at 150. And I'll see you in 1 hour. We're going to glaze them up then. Okay, we're almost up on the hour, so it's time to prepare our glaze. 4 ingredients: apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, honey, and your favorite rub. I like sweet and smoky. Grill Mates is fine. First thing I add is the vinegar, and you do not want to overdo the vinegar. Do not put too much in, just a 1/4 cup. Then the honey, I'm going to add the honey in. Put this back over the heat again. Going to keep it on medium heat. That's going to break down this honey and the other ingredients, and it's going to make this nice thick glaze. All through the process, keep stirring it, especially early on. The brown sugar, 2 tablespoons. You just want to get it off the bottom, make sure it's not going to burn on there. And then lastly, your rub. Now I'm going to do 1 tablespoon there. And again, I'm using the sweet and smoky rub. Stir this. I have to turn this down a little bit, a little hot. That's all right, it'll speed the process up, and we only have about 12 minutes before we hit the hour. So if you're gonna cook it a little hotter and get it done a little faster, then just gonna have to keep on stirring a little bit more. See you in a few minutes. All right, time to put the glaze on, guys. I just poured it into a smaller bowl. It makes it a little bit easier. Oh yeah. I forgot to cut these like I showed you earlier in the video. It's not a huge deal. I do like them better when they're cut, but no big deal. Just like that. That's just the fat coming out. There's white. That white is the fat. We're gonna finish these off, and then we're gonna finish glazing these off. Then we're gonna turn the heat up a little bit, 160, maybe even 180, and get it to cook the glaze onto them. All right, now we got Ray on from Fishhead Videos. Shout out to Ray. He's a Shark member. I'm gonna mute these guys so they don't talk over our video.
Our video.
Our time. Let's see how they're
glazing
looking.
them one more time, or
Nah, they're glazed, but
you done?
let's taste it.
Can I taste it? I'm gonna start with the show here.
Good?
You gotta try, please.
Okay. Oh yeah. We're gonna put these up here, and then we're gonna throw them in the freezer just for like 2 minutes, and that'll turn the liquid into solid glaze, like a crust. I'm gonna get these guys in the freezer just for like maybe 2 minutes. All right, guys, I'm about to call the family in, and it's gonna turn chaos. We've got the smoked trout with the glaze on it. Like I said, these are really good if you throw them in the freezer for a second. The glaze hardens up. But if you just put them in the refrigerator and eat them the next day or 3 days, they'll be awesome, just like candy. They're ridiculously good. We're going to serve this one. There's probably 1,000 different ways to serve this up. Serve it however you want. Our favorite, gluten-free pumpernickel bread, toasted. A little bit of onion, cucumbers, lemon, radishes. We have this honey goat cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese, because we're a Pennsylvania channel. We like this stuff on everything. Queso Blanco sauce, sriracha, also good on everything. We got capers, Tabasco, and tartar sauce, of course. And we'll mix it up. The kids will make it 50 different ways, and that's the fun of it. So I'm gonna call them in, we're gonna throw it on paper plates, and we're gonna head outside. We got a fire going. What's cool about doing it this way is we can figure out what fish it was. There's the brown.
That's Lyle's.
That's the other brown fillet.
That's
Rainbow.
Mine. I think that's mine. Yeah, that's mine.
And
Where's
brookie.
my plate?
Gotta go over there and get it.
Even more coin. Got to get some pumpernickel
You can
bread.
arrange it
Come around
yourself.
this way because you got to do the bread,
I like
and the
that.
cheese spread, and then this.
Thank you. Ooh.
Put it on wherever you want. That's what Lyle's looks like. Mine looks beautiful. And then you have Kevin's. Mmm.
Don't comment.
Comment below what you think of Kevin's preparation. Can you handle the hot sauce? Let's see what Kristen's eating. Of course, hers is
I'm working on it.
like
Stop.
nothing. Empty.
That's what big boys meals.
This is what big boys do. I'm heading out, guys. Catch you later. We got like 2 minutes left on the SIM card. Let's go see how Lyle's doing. Doing good? You like it? Awesome. We all claimed our own fish too. We flipped our fish over. I got my big rainbow.
Yeah, gotta get a Florida.
Let me mute right here.
Guys, I'm ready.
That
Come
blue
on.
cheese makes it so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Because it already has honey in the marinade. It already has honey in it, so it complements that.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Holy cow.
Give me 100 out of 10.
Kev, you wanna close it out?
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Is it even pointing at me?
Yeah, it was. Oh, I can't show that. It's dripping. It looks like a crazy musky tour into a salmon. All right, guys. Catch y'all later.